Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if you're new here. We're returning to Parcel Simulator. Now this game we've played quite a bit over the past few weeks, and we've made some good progress, we've made some bad progress. Bad progress, I guess, meaning not actual progress, we just would go backwards. But we learned from those mistakes at least, at the very least. If you like my channel, please consider liking and subscribing on my YouTube channel. It does help me out a lot, and I do appreciate the support. I know last time I changed things around a little bit, and I think it's only valid now that I try out those systems and see how horribly they work. It is 9 a.m. on a Tuesday in our parcel world. There's really not much for me to do this time except just open up the floodgates and let all the parcels come through. I'm working towards opening tier 10 of the warehouse. Again, I'm trying to save money for upgrades, and as you all know, saving money has not been my forte. I certainly can spend it as quickly as it comes in, but I believe that this little mini system I put in over here will help me out and allow me to have a little bit more free time. It may prove me wrong. I guess there's nothing to do but to try it and see what happens. So if you, just to catch you up to speed, I put a sticker machine here. If it's valid, it joins the mega line for all the valid parcels, which gets sorted down at the end. And if it's not a sticker applied, it just gets run right back into the line. If the parcel comes through invalid, it comes through here, this little mini line, and joins this line, which will take it down to that invalid chute. So let's get going, let's test this and see how much money I can lose today. I should mention that I am a little wary that this line might be short and may get backed up. I'm hoping that's not the case, but I guess we'll see. Only time will tell. So far, and we just started, everything looks fairly smooth. We're more than halfway through our day, and this line seems to be doing okay. Seemed to be getting backed up like I thought it might, so that's a good thing. Although I keep my eye on it just because I'm twitchy like that. But so far, all of these parcels coming down are not stickered and need to be fed through the surplus of machines. So it's working. I don't know. I keep thinking something is going to go terribly wrong. We have reached the end of the day. I didn't see anything too catastrophic. I am just running around now and sending trucks away so we can get all these parcels through. I kept an eye on this invalids behind me because that was a problem last time. It got backed up because I wasn't actually paying attention to it, and it caused me a whole lot of grief. I'm glad I was able to keep a better eye on that this time. This line over here did not get as backed up as I thought it would. It kind of did a little bit, but it wasn't anything, that we couldn't handle. And basically these parcels are just waiting for this whole line to get shuffled through. So there's nothing wrong. They are just waiting. It seems that my lines are working fairly well. This addition over to the air maritime assortment and storage seems to be working well. My air parcels seem to be backed up quite a bit, which is not uncommon between Friday and Wednesday, which is the next time air goes out. I may add another link of storage just to make sure. And I'm not going to be loading stuff into the bays anymore and leaving them, because when I open the next tier warehouse, I also get this handy dandy upgrade that allows me to auto sends, I should say, items out. Take a look at this. Automatic exports. This is what I'm excited for. It's $3,000. It's a little bit expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. I still have some upgrades I want to do. Delivery speed makes me nervous. Size makes me a little bit nervous too. Conveyor deliveries we already have open. Export size, that's the next one. And then flooring will be upgraded at tier 14. But we still have a ways to go. And as you can see, my parcels are still going through their normal shipping routine. And I'm just going to run around and continue to push stuff through as they get loaded up. All right, I'm pretty sure that I accomplished everything that I wanted to for today. It went fairly easily. Let's see what the damage is. Okay, so we made an additional 15,000. I'm gonna go into another day to get some more funds, load up a little bit more, and then think about opening that tier 10 piece of the warehouse. A little bit nervous about doing it. Let's be honest, a lot of stuff in this game makes me nervous. So it's nothing new. One thing I forgot to do right away on this Wednesday morning in our pixel world is to send out the air right away. Otherwise, these are gonna get backed up pretty far. And I also forgot to use the pause conveyor for maritime. I think the end conveyor system, having the additional sticker machine on that end for the one truck bay, is extremely helpful. Even though it looks like there's a lot going on down in that direction, fortunately, it's been keeping things moving along. It is the end of day once again, day 31 in our warehouse, and the last of these parcels are just going to go through and get checked by the machines. I've been running around sending out stuff as they've backed up into the chutes, and as you can see, we have over $100,000, which is, I think, the first time I've hit that milestone all at once, not accumulating it, like actually had 100,000 to spend. I believe I'm going to open up tier 10 of the warehouse after this and see what else I can do. I have sent the last of my air parcels out for the day. I'm going to pause my pause conveyor so the bay doesn't get loaded. Unfortunately, I didn't do that with maritime like I said I was going to do the other day, so I'll probably have to wait another week before I can get that upgrade to auto ship things. As promised, I'm going to open tier 10 of the warehouse, and I'm a little bit scared, but you know what? Whatever. Upgrading your warehouse tier to access new licenses, additional items in the shop, and an increase in pre-inspected parcels. So here it is. We've opened up the giant pallet, which will hold the most on it. Although I'm not really utilizing my pallets much anymore because I've got most of this automated. Let's take a look and see what new licenses we get. Doesn't look like I get new licenses. Ooh, I can do hard shell containers, $15 per parcel. Might as well open that and get a little bit of extra money. Why not? Here's the large pallet I was telling you about. It can carry 20 parcels. I'm not sure what the new licenses is though, that it said for opening tier 10. I didn't see it. Let's go into our upgrades. Automatic exports. I wish I could do this, but it'll send off my maritime one. Oh, automatically submits when they reach maximum capacity. So I can still do this technically. All right, I'm getting that. It's not going to send out my maritime because it's not full and I have it paused, so it can't get any more. So I'm pausing it. This is the pause conveyor. It will not load any more into that dock. And just like air, it will not load any into the air bay. I sent out everything in air that I had. I probably should buy one more pause conveyor because that will keep this from sending out when train is not available on Saturdays and Sundays. We'll check the damage for the day and move on. 11 grand, that's not too bad. So now we can upgrade our conveyor systems. So all of these can be upgraded. The machines can be upgraded. Okay, so it's 4,000 to upgrade a machine. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade as much as I can. We'll see how this looks. Okay, so some of these are 10 grand. The sticker machine was 4, but the rest of these appear to be $10,000 to upgrade. I'm going through and upgrading them because why not? Both sticker machines were 4, the rest were 10 grand to upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade as much of the conveyor systems as I can, although I'm a little bit wary. I don't think I'm gonna have the funds to do everything, but you know what? I'm gonna give it the old college try. We'll see how this goes. All right, everybody, I've upgraded everything that I could. You can see the difference between the lines now. The lines are twice as long on the conveyor belts. If you don't have it upgraded, it's a short line. I did not have enough funds to do everything, but I had enough funds to do most. I started with the conveyors going through the machines, making sure those were all upgraded. And then I stretched out into the back part of that warehouse, finally coming this way and working on these lines. However, I ran out of money, so I couldn't do a couple conveyors in here. And the conveyor line going into this other chute also is not upgraded. I can certainly get more money, obviously, and make this work. So I had 107,000 or something like that, and I'm down to $16. That's how you blow a bunch of money. If anybody was questioning me hoarding money, that was why. I'm glad I did it because I needed every penny and I need more. So next is warehouse tier 11, $3,700. It says upgrade your warehouse tier to access new license, additional items in the shop, and increase in pre-inspected parcels. In the next video, we will take a look at what this new hyped up conveyor system looks like, how fast everything goes, and hopefully we'll get even more money with the upgraded parcel system, meaning the new packages that have a little bit more money attached to them, and we'll see how fancy we can make, everything work at the end of the day. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing on my YouTube channel. It does help me out a lot, and I do appreciate the support. And until next time, take care of yourself, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.